everyone, welcome back. My name is Genesis if you're new, and this is Wealthy on Purpose. In today's video, I'm going to be filming an unstuffing. I used to film these all the time, but I am a busy college student, almost college graduate, and I have a little bit more time to do this on camera. I would do it off camera, but yeah. So let's go ahead and jump into it, and I will kind of explain as I go. But I hope you guys are all doing well. Also, please don't mind the fact that I am literally wearing my pink pajamas right now. I am so cozy. And I promised you guys I would post it this Thursday. Am I ready to post it? No. I should have prepared for this yesterday, but you know, busyness. Okay, so I have out my bill/credit card binder, and this is my spending tracker. So we use our debit card, our checking account, and then I also have credit cards that we use in terms of spending just to earn rewards for trips. We've been able to get like rental cars, things like that, all by using points from credit cards. So I am pro credit card use if that's for you. It's not for everybody, but for us, it works out. So let's go ahead and get started. I hope you guys have had pretty good control of your spending. My spending has been so out of control. It's kind of embarrassing, but we all have those moments in our budget, right? Where you just spend things and you're like, oh, I shouldn't spend this, but you do. But that's what makes budgeting so fun, because it's a learning curve. Okay, so let's start with groceries since it's the first thing on my list, and we are gonna need my calculator. All right, so for groceries, this charge, it's just $15.05, and this came out of my debit card. So let me see if I have this in my wallet envelope. I do. So we have $10.15, and this came out of my debit card. So I'm gonna put it in my debit envelope. And what I do once I'm done unstuffing, I just put all the money that's in the allocated envelope right into the bank. So there's no room for anything to be used that it's not supposed to be used for. All right, so that first one is paid off. I do have another grocery purchase. It is $37.69. So let's go to my Rise card. And my dog and my fiance are coming back from the dog park. So if you can hear my garage opening, that's what's going on. All right, so I do have a grocery sinking fund for moments like this where the money in my wallet is not enough to cover my grocery charge. This was one of my New Year's goals. It was to save up a grocery buffer, and I could not recommend it more. So for grocery, we need 37, and I have 35. So that's what I'm gonna do. Sometimes I round up or down depending on what the charge is, so it'll all even out. But for this grocery, we have $20.35, and this is going in my Rise card. So this just helps me track every single expense and pay things off as needed. So that is perfect. And we're gonna go ahead and bubble this one in. All right, now let's move on to, I bought a graduation stole, but a lot of my graduation money is in my high yield savings account because I finished those challenges a long time ago. But let me see if I have some cash. I don't, I only have $5 of cash. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pay this off, and I will just deal with the placeholders once I finish, but I will pay that off later. So to notate that, I'm just gonna put an asterisk by the charge so that I can remember I still need to pay it off. Okay, let's move on to gas. I'm ranting a lot, maybe because in the mornings I like to chit chat. I'm a chatter. Okay, we're moving on to gas. And my fiance overspent, so we're gonna have to find some money elsewhere. I told him not to fill our second car all the way, and he's like, I wanted to, so whatever. Okay, so for this first gas charge, let's do 70. And this is going into my Discover card. This video is all over the place, so if you've never seen one of my cash unstuffings, don't look at this video for reference. Because, yeah, I'm all over the place today. And then for the second amount, which is $54, I'm going to look into our car maintenance fund to cover that charge. So we have 54 and we need $20. We need $34 to come out of vehicle maintenance. Ooh, I have 100. I don't have something to split. So let's do, man. Let's do the 15. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm not gonna do that. Sorry. I'm just gonna put the 20 in and I will cover the rest in this upcoming cash stuffing. So what I'm gonna do is put an asterisk by this one, and we're gonna put 34 still owed. Okay, just so that way I don't forget about it and I'm not able to pay the card completely off, because I do like to pay my credit cards off completely, but I do make these payments every 2 weeks so that I'm never behind. Okay, moving on. We have quite a few of eating out purchases, so let's check those out. But before we do that, we did buy something for our house. We bought a pressure washer because my outdoor patio furniture was extremely dirty and wiping it off was not working. Like, you literally had to use a pressure washer. So I bought that, and also it helps my fiance like cleaning the car, etc. So it was about $100, and in my household sinking fund in SoFi, we do have $100, but I also have 75 here. So what I'm gonna do is pay this off also off camera, and then just take out the placeholder until we can reach that $100 amount. Which kind of makes me sad because I wish I had the cash to unstuff, but it's fine. Okay, so this one is also getting an asterisk. Anything else? Okay, so then we have a ton of eating out purchases, 4 in total. So let's tally those all up. We have 1276, 1860, 2655, and 2098. So that's a total of 78.89, which is insanity. This has been our biggest issue lately, eating out, I would say. Not even impulse buying, just eating out. So I know for a fact that we do not have money in our eating out envelope, but we do have money in date night, which we do use for eating out sometimes. So let's see how much we have in here. So we have $25.30, so $30. So we need $48 more to pay it off. And I could use our fun envelope, but what I'm gonna do is me and my fiance are just going to split this cost out of our spending money. So divide this by 2. So we're gonna pay $25 each from our savings, and it does suck, but at the same time, eating out is a choice, and we both need to, get on top of that. So we're gonna go ahead and cover this charge because I don't want these to add up. So we have 20 and 5 from my fiance's savings. And that's what's nice about having cash savings, because you're always able to accommodate in that way. And then I have 20. I'm gonna have to break down my other 20, please. Okay, let's see if we have change. I know we have change for a 20 in here. So let's grab these 5s. 5, 10, 15, and 20. And we're just gonna swap this with one of my 20s. I need to condense this envelope actually, but I'm glad I didn't because now I have money for change. Okay. And then I said 25, I don't know. Crap. Did I already put the 20 down? Oh man. I think I already put the 20 down, so I'm gonna put a 5 down. I will make sure and verify. So this should be the whole amount. So $78 at least. So we have 20, 40, 65, 75, 80. Yes. So we do have the whole amount. So some of this is going in different cards. So we have minus, or let's do 12, 6 plus 18. So we need 31 to go into my flex card. So we're just gonna do 30. All right, both of these are done. And then about 40, 50 should be on the rise card. Okay. I'm gonna stuff this in here. Oh goodness, if I'm not throwing my marker. All right, so that is all I am going to be able to unstuff today. I know I didn't get to all the purchases, but I am doing my cash stuffing very soon. So once that happens, I'll be able to allocate money to pay back these cards for the specific thing they are needed. But the last thing I like to do with my unstuffings is just make sure all the bubbles I highlighted, I have enough money for. So for example, for my flex card, we need 1860 and 1276. So this envelope in flex should at least be $31, and it has 2530. So it's really right around that point, and that works out perfectly. And then for the rise card, we have 2655, 2098, and 3769. So in our rise card, we should have at least $85. All right, so we have 20, 40, 60, 75, 85. Perfect. So this will all go towards paying off my Freedom Rise card. And then the other cards, they only have one bubble, so the amount should be what it is. So that is going to wrap it up for my very chaotic cash unstuffing. I'm really glad you guys voted to want to see these again. I really love filming them. They're not always as chaotic as this. I usually have my spending under control, but as I mentioned, we all go through that journey. Let me know if you've been through that recently where you just felt kind of out of control with your budget. Let me know what you did to fix it. I think I'm going to be a lot more conscious on doing the unstuffing because doing this on camera keeps me accountable. Like, obviously, I don't like to show you guys, like, I can't bubble in every single one, but this is really relatable. And I think stuff like this should be put out into the cash stuffing community more. I think a lot of us are very transparent, but sometimes we don't have it all together. And this is a very good example of even me, I don't have it all together. Even though I film, I'm like sharing my journey with the world. There are times where I spend things I don't have the money for yet, right? I know I'll get it in the future, but it's not always good to operate like that, especially when you're trying to avoid debt. So I'm acknowledging that in this video. I hope you guys can enjoy the transparency and the craziness, okay? But I hope you guys are doing well, and I can't wait to see you guys in my next cash stuffing. All right, babes, stay well. Bye.